Hi YouTube, it's time for another TTC video, and today I just have not worn any makeup at all, and I've even been at the mall and all that stuff, and it felt very good, surprisingly. So I was not prepared to put any makeup on for this video either, so plain faced, and I'm just gonna tell you what's going on. So as you might have noticed, if you're a regular viewer, there hasn't been as many TTC videos as normal, and that's basically, as I've said before, just because we're not really doing anything right now. The fertility clinic is closed right now, but I was there last week, and so here's the ultrasound, or the video of the ultrasound from last week.
First off, here we are seeing my left ovary, and that is the one that's normally most active, and that's where I had the cyst. But here, as you can see, as the arrow is pointing to, there are no cysts, only small follicles. And the same goes for the right ovary. Yeah, she zooms in, and there are only the small follicles that are very typical of PCOS ovaries. So everything looked fine.
Kind of an interesting ultrasound, not just because I had got good news, but also because I was seeing the doctor that I did the IVF podcast with a few months back. And this was the first time I saw her since the recording, and it was just kind of fun to meet her again, since she knows my story even more than the other doctors, since I talked about it on the podcast. And she also knows about these vlogs, because I talked about them in the podcast, and so she was very thorough when I was filming, and she just kind of went through all of it very slowly with me and very much told me exactly what was going on and what she was seeing. Maybe she thought that I would put the audio in the video. As you know, I don't, because I kind of want to keep the doctor's integrities, and also it's in Swedish, so it's not going to benefit most people, so I just do the voiceover thing. But yeah, good news on the ultrasound. Obviously not the good news that you really want, but I didn't expect to be pregnant, so I was happy with the results. And now the plan is for me to start taking Provera on New Year's Eve. So yeah, party with my pills. Provera are pills, if you don't know, that start your cycle, restart your cycle, and hopefully it will restart just around the time that the clinic opens again in January, so that I can go in for an ultrasound. Hopefully everything will look fine, and just clean slate on the ultrasound, and then I will get to start hormone shots again, as I've done many times before, which will start the whole pregnancy process, hopefully. Something else that I wanted to talk about, that at least I don't think that I've talked about before in the vlogs or in the TTC videos, is that when I talked to one of my doctors about IVF and all that kind of stuff, we also talked about these treatments that we are doing, and she said that normally you do maybe 3 of them, and if that doesn't work, you kind of start talking about IVF. At most you do 6, and I have now done 6. So when she told me that, I kind of freaked out a bit, but then she kind of pretty quickly said that I have gotten pregnant with these treatments. We know that. Twice I've gotten pregnant, and once I made it to week 9 and the embryo had a heartbeat and all that stuff. So obviously I can get pregnant with this method. So she said that there wasn't really a reason to stop treatments now. But if I hadn't gotten pregnant, as far as I could understand her, we would stop this now, and we would just have to wait until we could afford IVF. So that kind of freaked me out, and I'm just happy that we are gonna be allowed to keep doing this, because this is what we can afford at this point, and I'm just hoping that we can keep doing this for as long as we need to. But just the fact that she told me that they do have a cutoff point just makes me think that maybe they will give us one as well in the future, if nothing else happens and we just do try after try after try. So that kind of scares me, or makes me nervous at least. So that's something that I wanted to talk about too. Next week there will most likely not be a TTC video, because obviously nothing will have happened. So yeah, I will see you when I see you. I'm not gonna promise any TTC videos in the upcoming like 2 or 3 weeks, but of course as soon as I start my treatment and go for ultrasounds again and stuff, then you will see me again for these videos. And in the meantime, I will just upload normal vlogs that I do all the other days of the week. So please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of our daily vlogs, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.